It's time we talk about this. WWE in 2025 is not cooking. It's frozen food that has been microwaved and is still stone cold in the middle. I mean, you feel it too, right? The lights are bigger, the crowds are louder, the production is a little bit cleaner, but something feels like it's missing in the business. It's like at the Elimination Chamber, The Rock came to take Cody Rhodes' soul and took the business's soul itself. It's like John Cena tried to ruin wrestling with his gimmick, but this guy right here actually ruined wrestling for us in 2025. So what's missing? If they're carrying the entire formula that they carried in 2024 and just painting a same paint of coat over it, then what's missing in this? Triple H's booking style is booking storylines built on moments. He doesn't care about the intricate layering of a story. He doesn't care about building up a story and giving it a payoff in the long term. He just cares about what moment is going to go the most viral on social media. Think about this. What has he done with the shocking moments that have occurred in the last 1 year? Seth Rollins' heel turn at WrestleMania. Yes, we got the vision afterwards, but did he really have any plan with that? I don't think so. We got John Cena, his final year, we got a heel turn at Elimination Chamber, one of the best heel turns of all time. And what did Triple H do with it? He did absolutely nothing. There was no plan. Why was Travis Scott involved? Why was The Rock involved? All of them formed a little faction for one night only. Travis Scott was involved in the main event of WrestleMania. And then it just all sort of disappeared. It just all sort of went away like poof. One day on SmackDown, John Cena was just like, let's crack open a few beers because John Cena is back on this day, bitches, remember me? And it just doesn't work. Remember the New Day? They turned heel on Big E. One of the better heel turns that I've seen in the last 5 or 6 years. It had me believing that Big E is going to come back eventually and have a storyline with the New Day, or at least that the New Day is going to capture the tag titles and reinvent their whole career. And what did we get? We get nothing but backstage segments and 6-man tag matches with Penta and some other luchador. And when you actually try to invest in a long-term storyline, it just doesn't pay off because it never goes anywhere. Look, I'm all for investing in long-term storylines. I'm all for giving the viewers that tune in every single week something to look forward to. But Triple H's version of slow burn is no burn at all. Think about this. Randy Orton has been staring at Cody Rhodes' title for about 3 years now. It's not a museum piece, Randy. You can fucking punt kick Cody Rhodes' head off. If this was the Vince McMahon era, we would have gotten Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes about 3 times now. And Randy Orton probably would have dethroned Cody once in that. But no. I mean, think about this too. Dominic Mysterio and Balor, they've been teasing up a feud for about 1.5 years now. I mean, it's the same thing that keeps happening on every single Raw. It's tease after tease after tease until the viewers are just not invested in the storyline anymore. Dominic Mysterio has moved on to doing bigger and better things with AAA now, and Balor is just left in the dust. And let's talk about the state of the weekly television. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw. Every single Monday Night Raw starts and ends with the same exact thing. The Vision coming out and the Vision going on top. I mean, we just got over the Judgment Day's purple reign of tyranny, and Seth Rollins' faction picked up right where they left off, just with a fresh coat of paint this time around. The endless rematch syndrome loop. I mean, CM Punk and Seth Rollins have been feuding for 2 years. Ever since CM Punk has been back, his only feud has been with Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre in the middle, and that was because Seth Rollins got injured for a while. And look, how do you make a dream feud like Seth King Rollins and CM King Punk so goddamn boring? It's the whole thing is a rerun of a rerun. We've gotten steel cage matches, we've gotten backstage brawls, we've got a brawl with the entire roster coming out, we've had one-on-one matches, we've had mixed tag team matches with their fucking wives involved, and it's the same thing that's been going on for 2.5 years. And they're still teasing it. They're still teasing a one-on-one match. When are we gonna get over this Seth Rollins and CM Punk dilemma? And don't even get me started on the state of the mid-card titles. I mean, Sami Zayn's US Open Challenge on SmackDown, it is lovely, it is beautiful, but it's just October and it has just began like a month ago. But keep it up. You're doing a good job, buddy. But let's talk about Dominic Mysterio. Let's talk about his Intercontinental Championship reign. Name me one memorable moment from his entire reign. He won the title back in April at WrestleMania, and we are in October now. And so far, I can't name one single feud of Dominic Mysterio that was entertaining to me. And what do we get? We get a Balor tease after Balor tease after Balor tease. I mean, his AAA run has much more passion and layered and intricate storytelling than his whole Intercontinental Championship reign. That's not how you should be treating a future WrestleMania main eventer, a future multiple-time WWE champion like this. Speaking of WrestleMania, Jacob Fatu beat LA Knight at WrestleMania for the US title. It was a great match. Everything went great in that match. And then he held on that title to SummerSlam and did absolutely nothing with it. And then he lost it in a steel cage match to Solo Sikoa. Okay, maybe we're going somewhere. And then Solo lost it one random SmackDown like a month later to Sami Zayn with no storytelling. It's not unpredictable long-term storytelling BS. It's just lack of creative booking disguised as hot potato. It's like Opera with the mid-card titles. You get a mid-card title, you get a mid-card title, you get a mid-card title. Every single one of you get a goddamn mid-card title. And you know what? Rematches and reruns of storylines is an integral part of this business. We've seen that in the Vince McMahon era. We've seen that for years and years and years. But do you know one thing that we've never seen that we're seeing in this guy's era? We're seeing reruns of stages. Remember the time when Armageddon had a whole different stage, building blocks and everything? Remember the time when TLC had hanging ladders, tables, and chairs? Remember when every single stage made us feel a certain way because this pay-per-view is going to be synonymous with how good its stage is? Every single thing was unique. Remember the SmackDown Fist? And now, it's just one big LED on top of another big LED. It's just a huge-ass LED that just shows us TKO's bank balance. And what is the excuse that they're giving us? They're telling us that we're doing this so that more fans can buy tickets and come to shows. I mean, you couldn't even sell out your last SmackDown show. You're not doing this for the fans. You're doing this to grab more money out of us people's pockets. It doesn't matter if it's SummerSlam or it doesn't matter if it's Survivor Series or it doesn't matter if it's Raw or SmackDown. It's going to be the same stage just with different lighting and different fonts. That's it. And then let's talk about the goddamn sponsors. I tried avoiding this topic for as long as I could. I really did try. But it affects me. And people keep saying that it shouldn't affect you because it doesn't affect the story, but it really does. I mean, take John Cena versus Cody Rhodes 2, for example. It's such an important match. The last SummerSlam of John Cena's career, him defending the WWE Championship against Cody Rhodes. All I want to see is John Cena versus Cody Rhodes in that ring. And what do I get? I get American Wheatley presents John Cena and Cody Rhodes in some random title match. I don't want this. It's replacing the heart of the product by worshipping the sponsors. You're not giving the champion enough credibility because you keep worshipping the sponsors that you have. How much more money do you need, TKO? The Prime Hydration Station, the entrances with sponsors on them, the whole Clash of Clans situation at WrestleMania. I mean, I don't even want to think about it because it gives me PTSD and disgust just thinking about it. I don't want it. Honestly, I'm thinking about switching to NXT because it's completely sponsor free. The mat is sacred and they have the mat kept sacred. There's not an inch of a sponsorship logo on it. And that is how you should keep it, TKO. And now let's come back to the booking decisions. Triple H looks at his WWE schedules with 2 seasons, WrestleMania and SummerSlam, and nothing else matters. Everything in between is just filler. It's like we get hyped for WrestleMania season, then it's just 3-4 months of autopilot. Then we start getting hyped for SummerSlam, and then it's 4 or 5 months of autopilot. No mid-card feuds, no intricate storytellings, no top-level guys fighting each other. It's just a rerun of a rerun of a rerun, and you just stall everything until WrestleMania in the name of long gamers. You're not long gamers. You're just disgusting politicians who can't book for shit. Also, for the love of fuck, remove the goddamn blue carpet on SmackDown. It's disgusting. Ever since Roman lost the title to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 40, SmackDown hasn't even been the B show. It hasn't even been the C show. It's been the graveyard shift of wrestling companies. I say this with complete honesty. SmackDown right now is one of the worst wrestling products that I've ever watched, and I have watched Raw 2019 with continuity. Look, Triple H promised us renaissance, and for a while he delivered. Cody's story, Gunther's reign, Judgment Day's rise, that was actually real wrestling. But somewhere along the line, it turned into content. Everything looks perfect, but nothing feels alive. The lights, the cameras, the crisp production, all immaculate. But you can't polish a hollow shell. Because right now, WWE isn't telling stories. It's selling us moments. And you can't build a company by selling moment after moment. It's not building characters, it's building trends. And that's the downfall. Triple H used to want to bring back actual pro wrestling, and now he's bringing back content. And that's the massive difference. Because pro wrestling makes us feel, it makes us want to see. While content, it just makes us want to scroll. And that's where we are in the algorithm era. An era where WrestleMania moments matter more than anything that happens before or after. An era where sponsors matter more than stakes, where long-term storytelling dies of old age and mid-card belts change hand like raffle tickets. WWE doesn't need more shocks, more sponsors, or more screens. It needs heart. It needs the soul that made us all fall in love with this ridiculous, beautiful, emotional art form in the first place. Because right now, the lights are bright, the pyros are louder, but the heart and the soul, it's gone. That's been me, Adeen from Heel Heat. And if you guys like this video, make sure to drop a like, make sure to drop a comment, make sure to share this video if you agree with my thoughts, and make sure to let me know what you guys think. Do you like WWE in 2025, or do you think the Renaissance era in 2024 was better? Let me know, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.